Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. So, students, today our topic is motion of the earth. Okay, we are going to start with the chapter number 3 of geography, and the name of the chapter is Motion of the Earth. In this chapter, we are going to learn about the movements of the earth, rotation, and revolution. And in this chapter, we will learn about how do they and night occur. Okay, how do they day and night occur, right? And why we have different seasons. So in this chapter we are going to learn about the day and night, about the different season. Okay, so let us start. Motion of the earth, chapter 3. The earth moves in two different ways, right? There are two movements of the earth, that is rotation and revolution. Rotation, let us talk about the rotation. The earth rotates on its own axis. Its axis is an imaginary line between the North Pole and the South Pole. The axis is tilted. Okay. The earth takes 24 hours to complete a full circle. Means if in one rotation, it will take 24 hours. Okay. 1036 miles per hour. That is the speed of the rotation. Now we will learn about the effects of rotation. What are the effects of rotation? The first effect is due to rotation, day and night occur. As the earth rotates on its axis, half of the earth faces the sun, half of the earth faces away from the sun. The half of the earth that faces the sun will experience day, while the half of the earth that faces away from the sun will experience night. We can see in the following diagram. Image of the day, sun rays are coming, half of the earth receives sun rays, so their day occur, right? And at the back portion they are not receiving the lights, so night is there. Okay, so what one of the main basic reason is day and night. The other reason is occurrence of tides. Okay, high tide and low tide, and why this happens we will see. High and low tide is a result of the gravitational pull between the sun and the moon. When the earth rotates, the sun and the moon pull its. However, one of the forces is usually stronger than the other. Hence, we will experience high and low tide. Let us see the image of the high tide and low tide. Okay, you can see low tide here, high tide. Wind speed and direction. The next reason of rotation is wind speed and direction. Wind on the earth comes from the north, south, east, and west direction. As the earth rotates on its axis, different places will get stronger surge of wind as a result of the speed of the rotation. Okay, so this is the image. What is wind speed and direction? Wind speed tell us how fast the wind blows, and wind direction will tell us the direction from which the wind blows. Now we'll talk about the revolution. What is a revolution? The earth revolves around the sun, and the earth takes 365 and 1/4 days to complete the revolution in a year. Okay, what is 1/4 day? Means you can say it will take to 365 days and 6 hours extra for completing one revolution, right? Earth revolves around the sun in a slightly eccentric elliptical orbit once a year. The speed of the Earth's revolution is about 18 miles per hour. Okay. The effects of revolution on the Earth. Three factors cause the season: the revolution of the Earth around the sun, the tilt of Earth's axis of rotation respect to the plane of the ecliptic. The tilt of the Earth's axis remain constant. Revolution causes the four characteristics positions of the Earth: summer and winter solstice, and spring and autumn equinox. The season of the year. Okay, solstice and equinoxes. Solstice, one of 2 days in the year when the sun is at its highest or lowest point in the sky at noon. Equinox, one of the 2 days in the year when day and night are the same length of time. So these are the meaning of solstice and equinox. Summer solstice marks the beginning of the summer on June 21, 22. June 21 is the longest day. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it will be the winter in the southern hemisphere, and the sun is directly over the Tropic of Cancer. Winter solstice marks the beginning of the winter on December 22. December 21 is the shortest day. When it is a winter in the northern hemisphere, it will be summer in the southern hemisphere, and the sun is directly over the Tropic of Capricorn. Spring Spring equinox marks the beginning of the spring on March 2021. When it is spring in the northern hemisphere, it will be autumn in the southern hemisphere, and sun is directly over the equator. Autumn equinox marks the beginning of the autumn on September 22 and 23. When it is autumn in the northern hemisphere, it will be spring in the southern hemisphere, and the sun is directly over the equator. If you see the diagram, then you will easily understand. This is the position on the top. If you see autumn equinox September 22 and 23. The second one is winter solstice December 21 22. Then this is March summer solstice June 21 and 22. This is the position of the earth towards the sun, right? Now, varying length of day and night. The effects of revolution causes varying length of day and night. In December, the sun is directly over the Tropic of Cancer, Capricorn. Therefore, there will be shorter days and longer night. In June, the sun is directly over the Tropic of Cancer. Therefore, there will be a longer day and shorter nights. During the season, temperature changes, and it is changing because of the angle, because it depends on the angle at which the sun rays hit the earth. So this is your chapter. I hope you have understood it. Okay, so students, what you have to do, you have to read the chapter number 3, motion of the earth, and understand the concept and write down the back exercise in your book. Thank you and have a nice day.